So they got to just make sure to balance it against the Blazers and don't get caught up in just a three-point game, especially if it's not going for you.
Make that now the last 15 points for the Suns, all courtesy of number 1, Devin Booker. McCollum slips inside past the outstretched hands. Free throws coming off of the 11-point outing there. Season-long 5th straight game with 10-plus points. McCollum circling around multiple screens. Booker trying to stay in front, and McCollum able to navigate it on it. Inbound to McCollum, who's got lots of space to work with and does not need much. Trent Jr. McCollum.
Central Florida ties, a native. Nasir Little also Central Florida ties. He has not checked in yet for Portland. McCollum makes another 4, almost halfway through the second.
You know what you need? You need Jeff Weltman or John Hammond in the truck deciding this one.
Definitely give me a bet.
Absolutely.
Step back by McCollum.
After one, they shot 35% early, 51% since. The Blazers at 71% early, only 38% since. McCollum with that late 3 in the third gets it.
Getting his own tonight, Brandon Knight.
Distance had that foul to give. McCollum with a final second shot, sticks it.
Yeah, it's a 36-14 advantage, Lamar.
Wow.
With 6 minutes left in the second. CJ fading from the corner. Down a triple.
Valanciunas and all those bigs have to step up so much. You have to respect his drive and his float game, or even the ability to launch from that spot and float to the other side of the rim. 3J.
Our guys there just unable to knock down the shot. Mills 1 of 4 from 3. The Blazers have hit 12 of 30 for 40% from deep. Spurs are 9 of 24. Oh, Mills missed on the steal, and McCollum makes them pay.
Portland still shooting the ball well at 67%.
Yeah, I think that's the kind of game we're going to have. You know, both teams shoot the 3 well, especially with guys like McCollum.
28-point lead for Denver. Just underway here in the third. Ariza will handle it up top. CJ racing out to get it. Curls, attacks Martin with the inside hand. Scores, and he is fouled. And he heads to the line.
House and McLemore both capable of stretching you from 3. So those doubles, 2 to the ball, means somewhere there's open shots.
83s now for House, a career high on the season in his 4th year out of Texas A&M.
And you talked about this earlier today, was the number of field goals the last time these two teams met, which was just
the season in Portland, but signed in November and has been a revelation. All right, Portland starts with the basketball. First of 2 meetings on the year, Hornets and Trailblazers. Hornets were swept last year, home and away. Game's first shot, C.J. McCollum.
He might shoot him. This is a make-or-miss league.
All right, the Hornets are going to go to Billy Hernangomez here in the first.
So Billy's putting pressure on me to get him some minutes. Let's see if he can respond here early.
McCollum. He's got the hot hand early. On fire. They've come out of the locker room on a 12-0 run.
The 3 ball is so important in today's NBA. It can get you a lead. And if you're down a couple of shots to get you right back in it, McCollum.
Pull the arrow. Wesley Matthews at 3. Mark Feil left Chicago, and then the Bulls won 6 championships. He came to Milwaukee, and I always said, you should write a book, How to Avoid Titles.
5 of 7. 17 points to go with 6 dimes for Devontae. McCollum.
Right back at you.
That's a 2.
Down to Golden State last night. Warriors played well, but Milwaukee prevailed. We'll see them on Saturday. Flash it in, CJ. Contorts and lays old youngest coach in the NBA since Dave Cowens in 1978. I think Cowens was still a player at the time, for goodness sakes. Players win the tip, and they're underway with Lillard checked by Napier. Out it comes to CJ, spots a seam into the lane to the glass, laid it home. 10th per ball game, and a 33%er. but it's something he's always aspired to do over his career. Lillard handling, gives to CJ, comes off the screen, wheels it into the lane, reverses it up and in.
Oh, he changed up the...
A little under 3.
This will be a fun matchup here. Lillard against Gary Payton II. Troy Brown Jr. against McCollum. CJ McCollum, step back baseline jumper, gets the roll. Season shooting just under 37% from three-point land.
Good defense by Gary Payton II.
McCollum to the hoop. Troy Brown Jr.
Robinson cooking now. 2 consecutive hoops off the glass. McCollum being featured again from behind the arc. Running.
Losing for the last couple of games here, and that was the attitude. He said he almost had to apologize for it, but then he said that's okay. This is the way that you should be in this kind of a context. You can see a little extra fire here from the head coach.
As McCollum will fire it up, and he hits it. Contested, uncontested. He is always on balance.
Yeah, that's hard work, isn't it?
It is.
That's really a discipline.
Yeah, exactly. Discipline and repetition.
One of the great three-point shooters in league history. McCollum gets inside.
That's his shot.
10th his body a little. There's no question about that.
Yeah, but that part is almost human instinct when you go between your legs.
Right.
That's tough.
CJ gets a layup out
Gotta
of it.
play through it.
Yep. Points off a takeaway.
You know, a lot of teams run these zones, Dave, to bait you into bad shots. And whether it's putting the ball on the deck and taking mid-range jumpers or shot clock violations just like that is CJ McCollum.
Anthony says, I've waited about a year for this. Ain't nothing pulling me out of this game. 59-47 count. 2:14 left. Curling. CJ, he's on his game now. He is calibrated and dialed.